Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is Diamondtron01 again. I want to try something different for my channel. Maybe it picks up, maybe it don't. It's worth a shot. I want to give you a bit of a story time, as it were, and tell you a little bit about my life and funny instances and so forth, whatnot. I was born January 12th, 1987, in the small town of Waycross, Georgia. However, this story actually takes place plenty of years after that. Now, see, between the city of Waycross, Georgia, and Blackshear, Georgia, there used to be a gas station called Littlechamp. Now, it's currently turned into a Circle K, but the business is still there. But back when this building was a Littlechamp, me, my father, and my mother were going to the gas station to do some whatever, probably get gas or whatever. However, being the intelligent child that I was, and as we all know, I'm using that term lightly, every kid gets into all kinds of crap. Now, my father, who, God bless him, he's a good man, and he raised me right just as much as my mother raised me wired as well, had the idea of putting gasoline in certain containers for storage and stuff like that, just, for whatever. However, this specific time, I have no idea why, and I don't understand how, because gasoline does this kind of chemical reaction to plastic. But he had stored gasoline in a Coca-Cola bottle. Now, this is where things get interesting. As a kid, as I said, I was an idiot, but, things happen. While we're at the gas station, I get a hold of said Coca-Cola bottle, and I drank it. And when they finally got it away from me, I was sick, puking, and everything. They was freaking out. They decided to go into the gas station and got milk to try and have me throw it up. While they're trying to do this, EMTs over the phone are saying, "Don't do that. Get them to the hospital. We'll take care of it. Just get them to the hospital." They rushed me to the hospital, and they finally got me there, and they pumped my stomach of all the gasoline. They were able to save my life, but it was a 50-50 chance that I was going to die. But then again, those statistics are kind of stupid, because every day we live 50-50 chance of living or dying, so it seems kind of stupid. So, more or less, the statistics should have been a little higher. Anyway, so basically I had to be kept up at the hospital for days, and which I developed cerebral palsy, which affected my... I don't remember which side of my body it affected, but, it's been a while, so sometimes I think it's my left side, but then again I think it's my right side, because sometimes I have effects that last to this day of one side of the body or the other, but, I digress. Anyway, so I developed cerebral palsy on one side of my body, and I ended up developing pneumonia, which also came close to killing me. At least this is what I remember from what my parents told me. I might be getting a couple of these details mixed up, but, whatever. Anyway, so, yeah, at a young age, I almost killed myself by drinking gas. And, yeah, isn't that kind of interesting? Oh, a little bit of story. When I was a bit older, maybe early 10-year-old, no more than... I'm not in my preteens age, I suppose. I was still pretty young. I'm over on my father's property, and I always loved climbing trees. I loved climbing. As a kid, we didn't have much to do, so I was climbing, exploring, going out in the woods, and all that kind of stuff. We lived out in the country. So, it had just got through raining, and I was climbing one of the trees in his yard. Or actually, no, it was in his driveway. It was one of the trees that was going along the side of his driveway. And at the time, he had... wait. I think I remember clearly. My memory's kind of screwy. He had a tree that I was climbing, and one of the branches had broken off. I can't remember if he broke it off or if the wind did it. And it was just a small stub, about the size of my hand coming away from the main trunk of the tree. As I was climbing, like I said, it's still wet and everything from the rain. As I'm climbing, I slip, and my arm catches this broken piece of tree, and it goes straight into my underarm. If I remember correctly, I think it was my right underarm. I might be mistaken, but it went into one of my arms. And it went into my actual armpit. Now, I was screaming. My dad came running up. He picked me up off of the thing because I was literally hanging from a tree from my armpit. We ended up getting rushed to the hospital. They ended up patching me up, putting stitches in and everything like that. And being a kid, it hurt like hell. And eventually my father didn't take me back to the hospital to get the stitches removed because it had healed on its own. So he had to take pliers and a small scissors, and he cut the stitches out. And that's how you remove stitches, is once your skin heals, you take the fiber out because it's so small that all you'll need is just you'll just need a Band-Aid to put on the bleeding spots from, that. But, yeah, that's just two moments that were kind of crazy. Another crazy moment, I'll top this off for a 10-minute video. Me, my father, and my middle brother, or second brother, but basically he's the second, no, he's the third born from my mother. Because it's my oldest brother, my sister, then him, then me. Me, my father, and him are going to a kindergarten center that had since shut down, but all the equipment was still outside. They were keeping the place up for, whatever reason. Anyway, this is so many years ago as a kid. We ended up going in the back and everything like that, and we had been going up this small embankment that had some gravel on it and grass and everything. And I ended up going up the ramp, or not much the ramp, but the embankment. My dad went up easy. My brother went up easy. I'm the one that's danger prone. I turn around and slip. My foot catches the pipe. It's my right foot. And if you look at your foot, when you have the bend between your actual foot and the toe, gets straight sliced across that bending part. So I still have that scar to this day. And that hurt like a... Well, I'm just going to try not to cuss in these videos as much as possible. But, yeah, I had an interesting childhood when it comes to things like that. But, yeah, I'm going to let this video end with this. I'm going to try and keep them within these sort of amount of time limits, of minimum 10 minutes. Thank you for watching. If you came to watch, if you like, comment, subscribe, share, click the bell. If this thing picks up, I might actually do a couple more. If not, then maybe I'll just do it, to share a little bit about my life, about random encounters and things like that. And so, yeah, thanks for watching. Talk at you later.